That's right, Jack. I'm standing on North LaCrosse Street in East Waterloo, where crews behind me, you can see an ambulance and police officers. They had the northbound lane blocked, and we were just updated that the body was recovered. As you can see behind me, there are some fire trucks. A fire was happening earlier today. It looks like they got it under control. You can kind of see the smoke a little bit happening above of what looks like a garage fire. Thanks, Phil. I am currently in Box Elder, right outside of the Ellsworth Air Force Base. That's what you can see behind me. Following breaking news, another wildfire pops up just west of Rapid City today. I'm standing in downtown Sturgis near Main Street, where you can see behind me it's closed off for bikers parking only now. It's the 85th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and hundreds of thousands of people are expected to make their way down here to Sturgis. If you do plan on getting a good laugh in, Ryan recommends getting your tickets early and online. That's right, Jack, and holy cow, you may have noticed more than usual livestock. As you can see behind me, rally goers are still going full throttle. More than 300,000 people have attended this event so far, and usually Sturgis Motorcycle Rally sees around 500,000 attendees. Still breaking that record-breaking number was the 75th Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, when more than 500,000 people came to this event. I'm standing downtown Rapid City at Main Street Square, where people are celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm standing here at the monument for the Rush Fights Cancer event, and with me is Jared, the president of the Rush, who kind of talk to me about the event.
Yeah, this is.
Where'd you travel from?
Louisiana.
How exciting.
Awesome.
People are traveling from all over the country just to be here in Sturgis. So once again, Main Street is open right now, but it will be closed tomorrow for biker parking. So tell me, how do you feel about opening up for summer nights?
I feel good about it. I really like it.
It's feeling pretty festive out here. Earlier we had the Grinch come up to us. He gave us these antlers and the hat that Ryan has on. So what's pretty nice about this rally is it's nice and cool right now. It's shady, so people should be drinking plenty of water to make sure you stay hydrated, but this is actually pretty nice weather. Yeah, the Ellsworth Air Force Base airman accused of killing Shahila Sangreat pleaded not guilty in federal court this morning. A Rapid City area school teacher is working to bring the Native American culture to the district with the Wachipi Powwow series. Friday's Winya Yua Nihapi. As Coda Territory celebrates Thanksgiving today, one Rapid City organization, fatal crash in Fall River County on Wednesday, leaves one dead. Record players, also known as phonographs, were one of the first devices people used. A silly old bear is getting recognition because today is National Winnie the Pooh Day. Every Friday, Coda Territory News highlights a local business in South Dakota. This week, Black Hills Insider went to a restaurant that is rising from the ashes. I report on how this shack was able to rebuild after being destroyed. If you've ever driven U.S. Highway 385, you may have come across this popular burger joint, Sugar Shack.
We're 20 miles from Rapid, 20 miles from Hill City, 20 miles from Deadwood. So we're kind of like one of the only places out here. And that's what people love about it, because they have to travel to get here, so it's a destination.
The original building has been there since the 1940s, but was rebranded to Sugar Shack in the 70s.
It became the Sugar Shack because the owners of it at the time, they loved the song Sugar Shack.
50 years later, Sugar Shack still has the same name.
I've always worked in restaurants. I worked at the Millstone on West Main down in Rapid for 12 years. Always wanted my own place, and what better place than a burger joint in the middle of nowhere.
After owning it for just 6.5 years, Sugar Shack nearly became a thing of the past in December of 2023.
Iconic Black Hills restaurant burns to the ground. The fire was reported at the Sugar Shack off of Highway 385 near Silver City around 11 last night. The building was engulfed in flames when the first firefighters arrived on scene.
When I got the call that night, I was like, well, worst fear came true. So coming over that hill, just saw it up in flames. It was heartbreaking.
After just 1.5 years, they were able to rebuild and reopen.
And it's been all the love and support from everybody. They've come out, they've supported me, and I just hope it keeps going. It's been awesome.
Sugar Shack still has the original menu in the same location and is open year-round.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. The old menu worked perfectly, and then keep it simple. The amount of food we go through, you got to keep it simple.
Sugar Shack also offers breakfast in the morning from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. We're in the middle of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and local law enforcement is seeing an uptick in crimes. To help combat one of these offenses is transportation being offered here in the city of Riders. According to Sturgis Police, as of Tuesday, they have dealt with 35 cases of people driving while intoxicated. Helping to curb this issue, there are a few paid transportation options, and one of those is the Redneck Limo.
This is our 8th year out in Sturgis. So we use 3 different vehicles, 2 of them that are the limos, and then we throw a kind of a modern vehicle in for small groups.
Redneck Limo mainly stays in the Sturgis area. But for those located outside city limits, there is another option.
Start around noon, and we have, I believe it's like 26 locations. We run anywhere from 14 to 18 buses a day on 8 different routes.
The bus was originally created by Steve Barry in 1988, who wanted to give people a safe form of transportation and an experience.
We needed a service for campgrounds and get these bikers off the road when they're out having a good time, getting back and forth to town from the campgrounds, and let them have an experience where there's no DUI and no fatality, no injuries.
Now both businesses have one goal in mind: keep riders and drivers safe.
It's a lot cheaper and a lot safer than getting injured in an accident after you've been drinking.
$25 wristband will get you home safe, and taking the risk of riding, getting behind the wheel or getting on that bike is just, it's not safe for anybody.
In Sturgis, Juliana Alford, Coda Territory News. They say you can't understand someone's life until you've walked a mile in their shoes. However, one shoe repair shop in downtown Rapid City is going the extra mile, bringing your shoes and story back to life. Let's take a look. Bob's Shoe Repair has been around since 1946 and is located right here in downtown Rapid City. Originally opened by Bob Sr. when he got out of the war. Once he passed away, his son Bob Jr. took over the business.
Him and his wife ran it for, I believe it was 35 years, and Bob unfortunately passed away 15 and a half years ago.
This is when Schooler took over.
I had worked for Bob when I was going to college, and I always enjoyed this place. Always enjoyed working with my hands and with the boots and the shoes. And I always thought if I had an opportunity to buy the place, I would.
Schooler started working for Bob in 1999.
And I worked for him off and on part-time in between jobs, and Bob was always a good friend.
Although the store is called a shoe repair shop and mainly works on leather, Schooler says
the biggest thing is to bring it in, let me take a look at it to see what I'm dealing with, what type of material it is, how it's made, and what it's going to take to get it fixed.
Although the shop has a rich history, Schooler says the history behind the shoe is what he likes.
They always say that shoes and boots, they tell a story, and they really do. You see boots and just the person that wears them, what they do, how they wear their boots, how they take care of them, tells a lot about people.
Shoe repair shops aren't popular like they used to be. In the 1950s, there were about 40,000 stores. Now, the U.S. has about 6,500 repair shops. Despite the decline, Schooler has one big goal.
I'd like to see 100 years. You know, I still have a long ways to go, but to see 100 years, a century-old business, there's not many of those around in this day of age.